That means I'm home by myself, well, with Macy, and it's meal prepping time. Excuse me. This week's grocery haul was short and easy. We had so much food here, so we did an inventory, and that was nice. But you already seen that already. I'm trying to soften up the cream cheese. I'm gonna make an egg loaf for our breakfast for the week. I watched Amanda's video. Please don't make me say your name. It's Keto Ginge. Anyways, I watched her video on making an egg loaf, and then I went and got the recipe from who she got the recipe from. And as you can see, right there, I got my blender. I don't have a Ninja. I mean, I do have a Ninja in my life, but I don't own a Ninja blender. Yeah, that. So I'm trying to soften up the cream cheese. I made a list, things I have to do. My list. I'll read you my list. The egg loaf, bulletproof coffee. I'm gonna make pods now that I got my muffin pans. My roast. Okay, you see this thing right here? Right here. This is the roast. I put it in the oven for 55 minutes, and it's not done yet. So it's gonna take a little break, and then it's gonna go back in there. The veggies, which go right in the microwave, that's no big deal. I'm gonna make zucchini fries for a dinner. I have to cook up some sausage. I have to cut the zucchini, and then I just have to prep out the hamburger. Now, see, it's already cooked. Just goes into the containers, and it's done. That was the 15 pounds that I cooked. That you wondered what I was using it for. Well, I cooked it all up and just refroze it. Because once you unthaw it, you can't refreeze it. So I asked my mom, like, well, if I cook it, can I still freeze it? She's like, yeah. I'm learning, people, okay? I wrote on my Instagram the other day that I used to cook. I used to go grocery shopping. I used to make meals and all that. And I enjoyed it. And then one day, it was like my confidence was shook. Or as Lauren says, shooketh. And then I just relied on fast food and things that were quick and easy, like macaroni and cheese with some ground sausage in it. Or I just wait until my mom makes big bulks of stuff and take it from her. So this is a lovely process I'm going through. And I'm okay with it. Because I'm learning how to cook again. And I'm also learning I don't have the greatest utensils. They suck. And as you know, we've been slowly changing them out. Like 1 week we got measuring cups and measuring spoons, and I'm still trying to see what the hell you would make with 1/32. Yeah. But okay, I think it's soft enough. I'm gonna cut it into chunks. I'm gonna semi-melt my butter that I got sitting in my microwave right now. And then I'm gonna make an egg loaf. So, I'll be back, guys. I mixed the egg loaf. Here it is. Can you see it? I put parchment paper in it, and I sprayed it with coconut cooking spray. I tried to spray the outer of the pan, but I think I did it okay. It's supposed to taste like a pancake. Or French toast. So it goes in the oven for 30 minutes at 350. There's going nothing. Normally when something's cooking in the oven, I get to cooking something else, but I kind of want to try something new this week. I want to try to keep up with the mess of it all. So, I finish one thing, I'm going to clean up the other. I also made bacon. I needed to make bacon because I needed grease for my roast. So there's my bacon. I cooked it in the oven with the recipe that I found in the keto cookbook that I got. And I thought it cooked up pretty good. So, yay. But, while that's cooking, I'm going to clean up this mess. And then I will probably package Justin's lunches. I made a mess of the egg loaf with. I got that all cleaned up. And now I'm working on zucchini fries. I cut the ends off already. I mixed up the breading. It's Parmesan cheese, some Lowry salt, pepper, Himalayan salt, garlic powder, like a pinch of Himalayan salt. I don't know if I'm doing this right. What I like about getting fresh produce, right? You put it in the bag. You can use the bag as trash. How convenient, right? Newest episode of This Is Us. And if you haven't watched that show, go watch it. I'm just going to say, if you have any... Okay. If you have any baggage with a parent, whether it be your mother or your father, that show just... It gives you a tool to use to mend that brokenness that you may have with a parent. Last year, Super Bowl Sunday, the episode of how Jack died. Oh, spoiler if you haven't seen the show, the dad dies. Anyways, last year when the episode aired, my dad was in the hospital for blood clots. And like I've stated in another video, we almost lost him. We were 36 hours out from losing him. And me and my dad growing up didn't have a close relationship because, one, he never worked through his own parents' death or his first wife's death. I love my dad. I do. But he has a huge chip on his shoulder from his mom dying so soon. Because when my dad was 19, he got married and then had my brother. And then 7 months after that, his first wife died of skin cancer. And then 6 months after that, his mom died. And then 6 years, I believe, his dad died. So that all happened before he turned 31. Yeah, 31. So he never processed it. We, after my grandfather died, we moved into the house that my dad grew up in. We moved, all the stuff that we had to go be put in storage. The furniture and picture frames and couches and all that, because my dad wanted the house to stay exactly the same. And it pretty much did for a whole year. He dug into his drinking more to deal with the passing of my grandparents. He's estranged from his brother. So he never really dealt with that grief. And now he's bitter. He's bitter about everything. Like I said, it's been almost a year since we almost lost him. And he came home from the hospital, sat down on the couch, and hasn't moved since. Once in a while, he'll get up and do something, but he pretty much just sits there and complains about everybody else. And Kate trying to work through the grief of not having a chip on her shoulder. Because a lot of people, when they lose someone, they go one or both ways. They either go through the grieving process and then celebrate a life that they had with this person, or they go the other spectrum where they are pissed off at the entire world and the world is to blame for everything bad happening to them, and it's everybody's fault except your own. You don't take responsibility for some of your actions. So I thought watching This Is Us really helped with that process, because I was starting to go down that road with my dad. But I pushed through it, and I think it's a great show, and you should watch it. Okay, I got them peeled. I'm going to cut it up. I'm going to cut them up, and then I'm going to put them in the air fryer, so I'll be back. Okay, I got them all cut up. Let me turn this a little bit so you can see. They're all cut up. I got my eggs in here. I got my Parmesan cheese. Make sure it's all mixed up. Right. Dip them in there. Dump them in here. Put them in this bowl. It's kind of hard when the bowl's not that big, but that's okay. Alright, look, there's the first one. Alright. Put my egg loaf in for 30 minutes, and it just didn't look done. So, I don't know, maybe my oven is fixing the crap out. Oh, you guys don't have rubber gloves at your house? My mom, every time she goes to the emergency room, she brings me gloves. Yes, my mom steals them out of the emergency room. There's no shame in that. The way that our hospital works, there's definitely no shame. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's much easier. This is 4 zucchinis. Jesus Christ, Aaron, get your life together. 4 zucchinis. So, let's see if Aaron can hold it up. Oh, look at that! I made that! That's an egg loaf. Egg loaf. Done. Now I have to warm up the air fryer. The oven's preheating again, because I'm going to try the roast. I'm going to clean up this, and we'll see what I do next. Okay. The air fryer's warmed up. Sorry, you have to look at my dishes. I'm here. So it's warmed up. Put some fries in. So that's 7 minutes. So let's hope it comes out okay. The bacon. Got the bacon bagged up. Let's do the meals for the lunches for the week. These, I love these. Spent $10. I spent $7, and I got 10 of them. My backpack fell one night and crushed one of them, so we throw one of them away. So I love them. And I'm glad that we don't like fish, that Justin and I don't like fish. Those are all his. These are plastic, and I know that you should get glass, but I couldn't pass up on a deal like this. And I'm not gonna spend a lot of money on my utensils because sometimes the smell stays in the plastic, that's why. I'm not gonna spend a lot of money if I don't stick to it. So I wanted to go with stuff that was reasonable price and I could have. So, right. Probably, I can smell that Parmesan. Okay. Stay. Earlier, because for the lunches, it's the first week I did lunches. I made too many. I made 6 lunches each, and I only needed to make 5 for a working day. And then we spend the one day together, and then we figure out the days that we aren't together, meals for ourselves. And all I've had is bacon. But it's okay. Brussels sprouts, and I've got broccoli. But we're still going to have hamburger. The hamburger that we cooked up. I'm going to pop it in the microwave for about a minute and a half. And then I'm going to put some Lowry salt on it. And they're done. So I got all Justin's lunches ready. He's going to have 6 ounces of ground beef, 3/4 cup of Brussels sprouts, and then he's not as keto as I am. I put a slice of cheese on his Brussels sprouts. I'm going to let him cool down before I put the covers on. But I have his lunches done. I am just moving along. I'm doing good tonight.